Hey everyone, just doing a little vlog today on showing part about animal keeping, cleaning day. I just figured I'd turn on the camera and do a little chatting and just grateful to be able to clean up after all these guys. A lot of people lately causing drama, and I just figured I'd try to make something a little bit more positive. Talk about a few things I've been thinking about. One of those things I'd like to get other people's opinion on is what everyone thinks about getting started and what is the best way to get started. Starting out slow, buying animal by animal, starting out with more basic, building your way up. And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, I see a lot of folks just go absolutely wild and just dump tens of thousands of dollars their first year and just have all these amazing animals their first season or two. Quite frankly, I am quite envious of those people that are able and blessed enough to be able to go that route. You know, dark side would like to criticize them and maybe talk down about them, and you know, they're not putting in the work and they don't know how it is to come up from the bottom. And I get to think, well, I just got started myself. I don't even know what it is to come up from the bottom yet. I've slowly bought more and more expensive animals the past couple of years. I could only dream to be able to drop $5,000-$10,000 on an animal whenever I wanted and have a giant collection already. But I don't. This time last year, I think I had 6 animals. And now this year, I'm up to 36. And 22 of those are babies and hatchlings. Right now, I'm really trying to get this girl to take with my cold fusion male. We've been together for months and still no action that I've seen, or no eggs yet. Still hoping and praying. If something don't happen soon, I might try her with a different male, but I really want that pair to work. I'm getting off subject here. So the 2 ways to get started, or 2 ways that I've been thinking about, is the way I started out with a very cheap Petco animal, and then discovered the world of breeding and started investing slowly in more and more expensive animals. Now I'm up to, I would say, mid-tier animals, hoping to get to invest in some top-tier animals this year. Really expanding my collection or colony this year. working on 4 different pairs as of right now. See if I can get any of them. Oh, everyone's hiding because it's middle of the day. Maybe I'll stick some little pictures in or some B-roll. This is just a basic cage with fake plants, some wood, and a little magnetic dish that everyone likes to hate on. This is one of my first builds I did, and my first I guess high quality animals, put air quotes on that. This is my first cold fusion male I got from Tom from Geckos. Spent a whopping $400 on him. That's 3 years later, I still haven't used him yet. I'm not sure if I am, or if he might go to a new home. He's a Dalmatian. He's patterned also, so I don't know if I should pair him or what. He is quite cool. He fires up pitch black, and it goes all the way to the nice blue base that Cold Fusion's famous for. That's actually what the drama was about. Someone on Instagram kind of insulted 2 of my friends, or mentors if you will. Anthony from Little Monsters and Tom. They both helped me out tremendously, and are good people. And this other person has a dispute with them about the cold fusion animals, which is fine. That could have been a great discussion, but he took it a step further, saying that it was labeled incorrectly to rip people off, and because Pangea is selling them for ridiculous amounts, that means Tom and Anthony have teamed up on the Foundation Genetics to rip folks off. And you know, I'm not gonna stand for that, because Anthony and Tom are good people and took me under their wing and taught me loads about the industry, genetics, how genetics work, and will always answer any question for me anytime I send them a message. I really love those 2, and I'm not gonna stand for someone insulting their character, insulting their line, and having a dispute about that is one thing. Calling someone a thief or a liar just because you disagree with them isn't okay. And it's not even them that the problem has stemmed from. It's what someone else is selling, the cost someone else is selling the animals for. Well, after everything's said and done, the post got deleted, and I'm guessing the person that posted it felt quite defeated after using simple logic. His claims were quite swiftly debunked, I would say. And I deleted it and banned a whole bunch of people or blocked them on his page. Quite childish, if you ask me. It's like a big ego trip, in my opinion. What can you do? It's a big problem in the community. The one problem in the community that I dislike the most is the negativity. Having discussions about things is fine, but getting so worked up to insult someone without evidence is when you push. It's when it gets too far. And yeah, I don't know. It frustrated me a bit. But it's all said and done. There's lots of new people out there that don't need to be introduced into the game that way. And it's quite ridiculous, if you ask me. There's lots of disputes between people about certain genes and traits, and that's what conversations are for, and what evidence is for, and studies and tests. And I'd be the first to admit I'm wrong if the evidence points in that direction. A lot of folks have a big problem with that because of ego. I was actually just talking to Harry about that right before this whole situation happened. Ego is the monster that will destroy if you're not careful. I'm just doing a quick cleaning with some clean rag and some water. I'll do more of a deep cleaning at a future date. I just wanted to see my animals a little better, clean up some urates and poo-poo. But the whole buying into the game, what do I know? Got one season under my belt, pretty new, pretty knowledgeable in comparison to a lot. I see it, from what I hear and my personal opinion, those who buy in deep with large chunk change, a lot of them will be the ones that don't last long. And well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the ones that struggle to build their way up are the ones that won't last long and not see the reward. But I'm one in the second camp where slowly but surely I'm getting my way up there. And I'm very excited for this next year. Tinley's coming up. I got some deals in the making. Some big trades and big plans for this year. By this time next year, I will have around 100 animals. And specific pairings aimed at a certain goal. This first year, I just paired 2 really nice geckos together, just kind of for a test run. Well, 2 different pairs. All 4 geckos were very nice geckos, and got some interesting outcomes and some very nice babies. This next year, I got soft scale EB times soft scale fuzzy back. Trying to work out is fuzzy back a trait or a gene that's involved with soft scale. And of course I'll have some super soft to integrate into my future plans, which will be great. I'll insert some pictures right about now. And of course I'm going to be doing a cappuccino lily white. Try to get some really nice fraps. I'll enter those guys in right about now. And then a cappuccino cold fusion coming up right here. And then as these plans go through, I might have another cappuccino female to my cold fusion male. And then my lily white to cold fusion. And I have this, where's my, yeah, she's hiding in there good. My normal lavender orange pattern girl. Got plans for her yet. But yeah, just finishing up video from earlier. I think I left off talking about my breeding plans and just trying to think of what to do with her reflections right on her. Fur than the yellow, funky yellow girl. She might be at empty back. I got to breed her again this year and see if that is true or not. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 4, 5, 6 pairs. See what I can come up with. More thought out pairs this season for sure. Last season was kind of a test run. See what happens. This year's a little more refined and planned out for the future. Make things that I will be able to use years to come, combine with things I have already and some of the babies I hatched this year. Of course, everyone's still hiding real good that I wanted to show off earlier. girls. Until I go up in her face, of course. Most intelligent. This girl's usually really chill right here. She's very cool. I haven't came up with a plan for her yet. She's spotless. Completely fired down. She fires up pretty dark also. So she could make some pretty awesome stuff. She came from Brian Jasky too. Along with my red lily white girl. Down she goes. This is a cold fusion girl. Woo! The lighting is horrible. Right here's a little better. Get over here. It'll be a while. Got that bluish green undertone. Snowflaking. Hoping to pull some snowflakey cappuccinos. Lots of white. Both of her parents were really high expression with the white. And she has that sable crown, I'd call it. White crest. A lot of her babies this year came out with it. It's got to look. The first string genes come out strong again. That'll look really nice with the cappuccino. Yeah, that was first season. She had 9 clutches, and she recovered pretty quickly. And she's back to weight, looking healthy. This girl here, she's another unique one. She turns a super bright yellow. She's Polly. I've got another Dalmatian to pair her with. A lot of people advise, don't want you to breed the Pollies, but man, that yellow greenish shine she has, just, I think I might have to give it a go. I haven't seen too many with this kind of yellow. And she's really developing a lot more spots. Ooh! She's just probably hitting 3 years old. This is my first crested. She's the one that started it all. She was the addiction starter. What do they call marijuana? My gateway drug. Nico. Ah, quit doing that. Crazy. Yeah. I talked to a few breeders. Some say if the gecko's worth it, and you think she's something special, it might be worth the poly breeding. We'll see. That's it for this one. See you on the next one. Be safe out there.